Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. Harvey here of course, and I'm really excited to be doing this video for you today. It's one I've wanted to do for quite a while now, and it is my top 5 Crystal Palace home kits. Now I've wanted to do this video ever since watching it being done for Watford by Jacob, who is the Watford fan for 90 Min. His channel's WD18. I will leave a link in the description. Even if you're not a Watford fan, I do recommend you go and check it out. Some great stuff he does there, and he's a really lovely guy. So I kind of got the inspiration of this off of Jacob's channel. And also I've noticed not many Palace fans, if any, have done a video like this. So I'll be really interested to hear your guys' thoughts on the kits I choose. As you noticed in the title, it's top 5 home kits. I will be doing an away kit, top 5 away kits video, and what I plan on doing is once I've filmed that, I can put together the top away kit and the top home kit together to make the ultimate Palace kit selection for whatever season we go into. The best home kit and the best away kit together. That'll be my aim once we've done both videos. Before we start though guys, I'd like to thank you so much for all your comments and all your support over the last few videos. It's been amazing. I've read through every single one of them. If I've not replied to any specific comments that you guys have written, don't worry, I probably have read them but just haven't written anything back. And I know that you guys want me to do the transfer videos, and trust me, I will be doing a transfer targets video for Palace in the summer. I just need to get a bit more information, try and back up my decisions with some stats and facts for you, and then I'll get that video up for you. But anyway guys, without further ado, let's get into my top 5 home kits for Palace. So at number 5, and it's quite a weird one that some people may not actually have thought I would pick. It is in fact the next season's 2018-19 home kit, and it's obviously Palace's first time partnering up with Puma as a kit supplier, as a kit maker, and I can see it being a really successful period in the club's history in terms of kits, because if this kit's anything to go off of, it's going to be a great few years with Puma. The reason I picked it is purely because of the fade. We've attempted to do something similar to that in 94, 95, not to the same sort of effect. It was good, but I think there was far too much red in that kit to be an effective fade, if you like. In this one, there's a really nice balance in the terms of the shirt with the red and blue and the fade. Although I have said in the past when it was revealed that I would like a little bit more red, maybe in the shorts or the socks, but you know, that doesn't take away from the kit. It is an absolutely beautiful kit. Obviously the players model it very well. Puma very professional with that sort of stuff, and yeah, that's why I put it at number 5. I think it is one of the best looking kits we've ever made. Okay guys, so at number 4, I've gone with the kit worn during the 97-98 season by Palace, made by Adidas, famously worn by Theo Lombardo, obviously a club legend during that season. It was worn in the playoff final against Sheffield United the year before. I was born in 97, so some of these moments, big moments in our history, I've obviously missed. Not my fault obviously, but obviously that was a massive game in our history. Last kick of the ball, Hopkin curling it into the top corner, and that's made this kit even more iconic today. I love the way it kind of broke the mold of the dominant red kits throughout the 90s that we had, mainly red on the shirt, red shorts and socks. First time we had white shorts and white socks for a while, and I just really like the stripes. We all love a good stripy kit for Palace. Stripes, more stripes the better. And yeah, it's just a lovely design kit, nice collar, and obviously, like I said, famously worn by Lombardo, and having key players in your history wearing these kits obviously boosts it up quite a bit in terms of popularity. So that is my number 4 choice. Okay guys, so coming in at number 3, I've gone for a kit a few seasons before that Lombardo kit, and that is the 94-95 shirt. Now I've gone for this one, and I could have gone for a number of ones, like I said previously, like in the 90s there were a lot of kits that looked very similar with dominant red shorts and socks and dominant red shirts as well. But I've gone for this one mainly because it was it was just an iconic one, and they all look very similar, but I've also got this shirt and that's one of the main reasons. I just really love the basic 2 blue stripes. It's really bright. I like the bright red. It comes out really nicely in the sun. Obviously Ray Wilkins famously wore this shirt for us that season. It was one of his final seasons, and obviously with him passing, it makes it even more relevant today. It's just a really nice looking kit, really smart, really professional, nice collar. I'm not really a fan of collars in general, but this kit makes it look really nice, so I've gone for the 94-95 home shirt at number 3. Okay, so now we come into the top 2, and I think most Palace fans, if not all Palace fans, would have these kits in the top 2, maybe in a different order, but this is the order I've gone in. So at number 2, we go for, it's the sash. It's got to be the sash. Famously worn across the 1976 through to 1983, it was worn across that period. It also made a little comeback during the 80s as well, and of course later on in the 2000s we made a replica of it as well for one of the seasons. But I've specifically gone for the 77 to 80 period that we wore the sash. Obviously Jim Cannon, Vince Hilaire, massive players in our history. Jim Cannon, obviously our record appearance, has the record appearances for the club, absolute legend, and both of them featured obviously in the remake of the away kit for the next season's 2018-19 season, the video by Puma. They both feature in that, and it's really awesome video. I picked this one specifically because obviously, like I said, there was a number of seasons we wore sashes, slightly different designs on each, but I've worn this one made by Admiral because of the 1979 season when it was worn in our promotion to the top division when we beat Burnley in what was a crucial game, and record numbers at Selhurst that game, 51,000 people. And at the time, obviously the attendance, the capacity of Selhurst right now is about 25,000, but those were in the days when there was still terraces and still people allowed to stand, so it would have been about 35,000, I'm guessing here. Please put in the comments below if you know any more information on that, but I'm guessing it was around 35,000 Selhurst at that point. So to get 51,000, absolutely rammed, obviously won on the day, massive moment again in the club's history. And it goes back to the points I made earlier about these kits that I picked, not only because they look good but they also were worn during key moments in our history, and that boosts the popularity of these kits up, in my opinion. And yeah, just an awesome kit. Love the red trim down the shoulder and the sleeve, and yeah, the sash, the famous sash, comes in at number 2. So guys, those are my 4 kits that I picked in the top 5. We now come to number 1, and I'm sure most of you, at least if you're Palace fans, will have a good idea of what I'm picking here. It is the 1990 FA Cup final shirt. Obviously, it goes without saying, it was one of the most successful periods, if not the most successful period in the club's history. We had the absolutely deadly finishing of Wright and Bright up front, deadly duo, Steve Coppell, one of the most successful, greatest managers in the club's history, one of the biggest fan favourites, if you like, and it was just an awesome period for the club, and also just an awesome kit. The red and blue really nicely, just really nicely and even, you know, it's a nice balance between the red and blue, more so than on many kits. And the Fly Virgin sponsor, I do think sponsors play a key part in how good a kit looks. If you have an ugly shirt sponsor, it can really ruin what could be a really nice kit. But the Fly Virgin sponsor was just really, it came across really classy. It just worked really well with the kit. Obviously got to the FA Cup final that year and lost in the replay to United after being 8 minutes from winning in the first game when Wright came off the bench and scored, but Mark Bright, the git, came off the scored to break our hearts, and we ended up losing in the replay. But most successful period in the club's history, without a doubt, the most beautiful kit, in my opinion. One that now, if you wanted to get one from that time, it would cost you well over 100 quid. It's very rare now to get a kit like that, and yeah, it's just, that is my favourite kit. It just is. That is my #1 Palace home kit in our history. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are my top 5 Palace home kits. Obviously, people can have varied opinions, and of course, I'd love you to just comment below. Tell me where I'm right or wrong, because it's opinion at the end of the day. Some people may even have 5 completely different home kits. That's the good thing about kits. You know, people from different eras, different generations can come together and just talk about it. Even if you're not a Palace fan, I'd love to know your guys' thoughts on what you think has been nice kits over the years when you come and visited Palace, and equally your club's favourite kits, and then I'd be happy to comment on them and give my opinions on those kits as well. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I will be doing an away kit video soon, and like I said, a transfer targets video for the summer for Palace as well. And yeah, just get commenting down below. Tell me your favourite kits over the years, and I'll see you guys next time. Like, share and subscribe.